Hey everybody, Denskill here. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to look at the Les Paul Special Double Cut that I just recently picked up. We're going to hear the guitar in the context of a mix and on its own. We're going to go through some of the features and specs on it, and then at the end I'll give you my final thoughts and comments. Those that follow me on Facebook or Instagram might have seen a sneak preview of this guitar. Stick around and let's check it out together. Here's a quick tune I put together where I get to do some boomer bends and we can hear the sounds of the guitar. So here's some isolated guitar sounds from that track you just heard. I'll show you some examples of how the guitar sounds on its own. I'm plugged straight into a Mesa Boogie Mark 525 using channel 1 clean and crunch settings. I'm also using the Mark 4 setting on channel 2 for the heavier tone. The EQ is engaged and it looks like that, and I'm running on 10 watt mode in both channels. The amp is connected to a Mesa 2x12 rectoverb cabinet with a Shure SM57 in front. This is going directly into my DAW, which is Logic. Now that you've heard what this guitar sounds like, let's talk about what it is. This is a custom shop Les Paul Special double cut. It's finished in Pelham Blue. Apparently there were only 12 of these made, and I've rarely seen pictures or footage of them on the internet. Here's what I turned up so far. What this guitar isn't is the USA version of the double cut that comes with P90s. It's also not one of the new modern style double cuts. And it's not a double cut Les Paul standard. There goes my light. This was released at a time when Gibson was doing stuff with the custom colors. There is still a version of the Les Paul Special double cut available from Gibson today, at least on their website. They call it the Les Paul they call it the Les Paul Special Double Cut Figured Edition. They call it the Les Paul Special Double Cut Figured. They call it the Les Paul Special Double Cut Figured top. They call it the Les Paul Special Double Cut Figured. They call it the Les Paul Special Double Cut Figured Edition. They call it the Les Paul Special Double Cut Figured top. This guitar has the same specs as that, only it's finished in Pelham Blue. It comes with the Les Paul Special logo on the headstock. It's got the Grover tuners. And hopefully you can see the decal there. It has binding just on the front side, not on the back. Your typical ABR setup here. Your toggle switches here. I'm eventually going to change these to speed knobs. And the pickups are custom Bucker Alnico 3s. The body is made of mahogany and there is a maple top on it. It's put together with hide glue or tone glue. And the neck is the 60s profile, slightly thinner. The nut is made of corian and the frets are medium jumbo. The neck has a 12-inch radius with 22 frets. Fingerboard is made out of rosewood. This does have the longer neck tenon inside of it. So what are my comments and thoughts on this guitar? Well, it sounds like a Les Paul and pretty much plays like one except for the advantage of the double cutaway. I really like having the higher neck access. I also find that it doesn't sit so forward shifted on me just like an SG does. I do like the slim 60s profile neck, and I really love these custom Bucker pickups in it. I've never had Alnico 3 pickups in a guitar. They're very nice. Not too hot at all, with a nice warm woody bite to them. The cons that I have with this guitar are that being a custom shop exclusive, it was very expensive. I had to get rid of 2 guitars to pick this guy up. Was it worth it? Well, I'm down 2 guitars and I'm still getting used to this one, so time will tell. What I do love about this guitar is its uniqueness, the color and the sort of configuration being a double cut with humbuckers instead of the P90s. I love Pelham Blue, and just the classiness of it really appealed to me. And I'll be honest, kind of the rarity and exclusivity of having a guitar, apparently again only 12 of these being made, is something that kind of attracted me. I don't know why. There's no reason. Anyway, this concludes this look at this Les Paul Special Double Cut in Pelham Blue. If you stuck around this long into this video, I want to thank you. And if you enjoy content like this and other content that I have, please remember to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at denskilmusic. I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts on this here guitar. It's not really a Les Paul killer because it says Les Paul. Look up. Look way up. Bye!